Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Look what finally came out. Yay! We have new Sharpie Colors. Happy dance. Now, I just recently got these off of Amazon. We do have the fine tip and the ultrafine, just like Sharpie normally comes out with. I will link both of these down below in the description. There is also, this is the 24 set. They do have a 12 set also, but I see on Amazon they're not quite available yet, but I will go ahead and link the 12 set. I'm not sure when those are going to be released, but you can pre-order them right now. So there are, I did look up the names of the colors because of course Sharpie does not yet put the colors on the barrels. You would think they'd get with the program by now. So I went ahead and I looked up the colors of the new Mystic Gems. That's what this new set is called. They're not all brand new colors. When I looked them up, 10 of them are existing colors and 14 are new. So if you get the 12 set, you're not going to get quite all the new colors, and that's why I went ahead and got the 24 set. I'm not sure which colors are included in the 12 versus the 24 because with the 12 set not being available yet, it didn't list them. The only way I found the listing of the colors here is I went down into the comments, and it's probably out on Google too, out on the internet. But I found them listed in the comments on Amazon. So I did get out my Sharpie color chart that I currently have, where I researched all the names of the current Sharpies and then tried to match them up as best I could. Some of the packages of Sharpies does have the names of the colors on the back, but does not, of course, indicate which marker is what color. So this is what I came up with. So when we swatch this, we are going to determine which are the 10 that are existing. And then we're going to try to match up the colors with the new markers. We'll see if we can do it. A couple of the colors I think are going to be kind of a toss-up because I did research the gem names that Sharpie gave these new markers to kind of see what colors they're supposed to be. Many of these with the names, they can be so many various shades of that color. So again, not sure if I'm going to get them all correct, but I think what's most important is you get a color name that corresponds with the color and indicate it on your marker, just so you know what color is going to come out of that marker. Some of you don't do color charts and you just scribble off on the side of a piece of scrap paper when you color, and that's fine. This is just for us OCD people who love all their color charts. So let's open these. I'm going to swatch out with the fine tip because we'll be able to see the colors a little bit better than if we swatch out the ultrafine. So I'll get these out later on my own. So let's open these up, which is always the hard part. I think I'm just gonna get my scissors out and cut the side off. I was going to do this off camera, but then I thought, oh, I wanted you to see all the pretty packaging. And I have to get one of those doodads that helps you cut open this type of packaging. Yes, they have that out there. They have a little gadget, excuse me, for just about everything. All right, we'll just dump them all out. All right, now I'm not sure. No, I thought maybe it would have listed the color names on the back, but no. They could have at least put the color names on the back here, right? A few of the packages, I think, if I remember right, do list the colors, but this does not. So, look at the pretties. Oh, we love our colors, don't we? Now, the colors that are existing that I wrote down are black, blue, green, makes sense, right? Mint, peach, pink, red, purple, Orion orange, I think that's how you pronounce it, and celestial gray. So we know what the black and the celestial gray are in here. So we're going to swatch those. And we're going to indicate what colors these are. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I was so excited when I seen they had these out. And I can't take all the credit for finding these. I do have to credit Jenny from Jenny's, oh my gosh, sorry Jenny, Jenny's crayon collection maybe? She had posted these on Instagram and I'm like, oh, must go over and look. So yes, they were out there. She does have a YouTube channel, so hopefully I'll remember. I'll link her YouTube channel down below in the description. She does everything crayon related. You would not believe what her crayon collection is, all the way back to the real vintage crayons, and now she's getting into Sharpies. So yes, and then she does have an Instagram account, and she posts quite a bit over on Instagram, so it's kind of interesting to follow her. Okay, so we have those two. Now blue, that would be your standard blue, and red and our standard green. So we know those, so let's do that. It's the rest of them that get, you know, a little bit on the more hairy side. So let's put those three up there. Then we have our green. And our red. And the rest of them I'm going to compare to my color chart. And we will figure them out. Okay, so we have green, red. Now mint, I am almost sure was this one. And let me double check my chart. So yes, mint is this one. So mark that one off. Peach I had for this, so I do think this one is the existing peach. Sure would be nice if they would put names on their markers. So let's see, peach. Yes, that is a match. Okay, so then we have pink. And pink is like this. So I do think that this is the existing pink. Oh, nope. I was wrong. Maybe I was right. Yes, I was. It is that one. This is a new color. Okay. So, this one is our pink. At first it looked a little too bright, but that is what it is. All right, so then we only have purple and Orion orange. And Orion orange is this real dark orange, kind of like a brownish orange. And that might be this one. Yes. Okay, so that's another existing one. And then finally we have purple. There are a lot of purples in this new set, and when I looked at the names versus what they should look like, oh my gosh. And the greens. Those two are going to be a little tricky. So purple is this dark color in the existing Sharpies. So let's try this one. And I believe that is it. No, it's not. Let's see, maybe it is this one. It is not. And I know it's not this one. This is one of those lavender ones. Okay, I don't see any other purples sitting here, so it almost must be this one. Looks different than here. And not saying that I have these correct either. So I'm thinking this must be it. So we're going to use that one. Okay, so those are the existing colors. So we'll mark that up here. Okay, so let's try to figure out, draw a line here, the new colors. And I am just going to jot them down. So we have, and then we'll try to match them up. We have amber. We have, okay, they don't have them in order of color. I would have put the yellow ones up here, but I want to make sure I get them all. So I'm just going to put them in the order that I see them here. We have Jasper green. We have teal tiger's eye. Doesn't that sound pretty? I love teal. Teal tiger's eye. We have Tanzanite. We have citrine. Aquamarine. See, so many of these colors are really open to interpretation. We have lavender. Oh, lavender mica. Now this, I don't even know how to pronounce. Cabochon coral. And purple fluorite. There are many different colors of fluorite. We have rose quartz. I think I'm going to go up here in case we have to do a couple of swatches to figure them out. So rose quartz, we have Geode Green. We have violet, and I don't know exactly how to pronounce this either. Chalcedony. So I'm going to say it. just phonetically, that is how it's pronounced. Peacock Blue. And Light Blue Topaz. So again, these are all names of gems. Not exactly. I mean, they did a little finagling in there. So those are our 14 new colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so let me look at this. Where did I have this written out? Here I did. So we know typically our amber is like a yellow or yellow-orange. Citrine is also like a yellow-orange. We know teal tiger's eye is going to be like a teal. Jasper green, when I looked that up, a huge variety of colors, all the way from a light green to a deep green, so that didn't help at all. Tanzanite is a purple. Aquamarine is self-explanatory. Lavender, coral, purple fluorite. Yeah, rose quartz is a light pink. Geode green. Violet chalcedony is kind of like a purple gray. Light blue topaz. Lavender mica. Peacock blue. Yeah, those, you know, we're going to have to try to figure them out. So the two yellows that we have are these. Now, again, I think this is just going to be open to interpretation because both of these yellows could be either a lighter yellow or a deeper golden yellow. But what I am going to be thinking, we typically think of amber as a deeper yellow, I think. And citrine as a brighter yellow. So that is what I am going to call it. If at any point in time somebody has a different opinion in regard to how I pick these out, because you know gems and you know what it should be, please let me know that in the comments below so I can switch this around. But this is what I, again, for now, what I'm going to call them. So we'll say that's citrine. This is amber. Does that seem appropriate? All right, let's go to some others that we think we may know. We have these two. So I do think that this may be that cabochon coral, possibly, and then rose quartz. Because again, rose quartz is a lighter pink typically. So let's try that. It's darker than what I thought, but that could possibly be it. And then let's try this coral color. And I would say yes, that I believe would be the two colors. This would be a very pretty color combination too, wouldn't it? Okay, so we got those two out of the way. Now, teal, tiger's eye, and peacock blue. We have these two. And now, these are the other two that I think kind of make sense to me. I do believe this would be the teal and the peacock blue, right? Out of all of the blues, we do have these. I think these are getting into the purples. So, again, that's kind of what made sense to me. Process of elimination. So let's say this one is the teal tiger's eye. Isn't that pretty? This aquamarine, the color of the cover anyhow, is very pretty. So let's say this is peacock blue. Yes, because the other one has a lot more green in it. So I do believe that would be the peacock blue. We'll kind of go over this again at the end. If you want to get those, this set of Sharpies, and you kind of want to play it back and just see kind of the colors that I figured out. Again, this is by no means absolutely correct. We're just going process of elimination. All right. Now comes the hard part. We have blues, because when I looked at these, boy, I was getting confused. We have these greens. We have a few blues and some purples left. This one is kind of a blue purple. So let's try the greens first. Oh my gosh, I got tickled in my throat. One moment. Okay, that's better. All right, so we have Jasper green. We have aquamarine, which could be that peacock blue that I swatched. Not sure. And then we have geode green. Now, when I looked up Jasper green, I believe it may be this one. It's these two that kind of, yeah, geode green, and this one for sure. I am not sure what this one would be. Okay. So, and it was hard to do this also without having them out of the package. But again, I didn't want to get them out. So, geode green, Jasper, and aquamarine. Let's swatch all of them. Now, I think that one might be Jasper. None of them. Well, this one actually could be aquamarine, couldn't it? Out of the three, that would have to be it, I would think, because it is a blue-green. So, yes, I would say that one is aquamarine. Doesn't look like it from the cap. And this one is the one that really threw me for a loop when I was looking at the colors through the packaging. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll say that one's aquamarine. I had this pictured as a little bit darker. But like I said, that peacock blue almost has to belong up there. Okay, so then we have Jasper green and geode green. I am going to say that this darker one is the Jasper green. Oh boy, I don't know. Because like I said, when I looked up Jasper green online, it went from a light color all the way to a darker color than this. But yet, when you think of geode green, you probably would think of a darker color. Jenny, if you're watching this and you've looked these up and swatched them, can you please either leave me a comment below or email me and let me know? Well, let's just do it this way, because I do think geode green would be darker. And seeing how Jasper green online was light from dark, we're going to say this lighter kind of mintish green will be Jasper. And then this one will be geode. So nice, pretty, kind of an olivey, darker green. And I like this one too. It's so totally different than the mint, right? Very pretty colors. Now again, these two go really well together. These new colors are just gorgeous, I think. And a couple of them are similar to what's in some existing sets, but some of them are really different. So, what do we have left? We have Tanzanite, Lavender Mica, Purple Fluorite, Violet Chalcedony, and Light Blue Topaz. Lots of purples, and this is where if I thought I had problems with the greens, yeah, this is really going to be a problem. Now, Light Blue Topaz is going to be either one of these, and then the other You know, when I, again, looked up the colors, violet chalcedony looked real purplish gray. So that could be this one. Again, depending on how it's going to swatch out. So, light blue topaz does have just a hint of greenish to it, kind of like in aquamarine. So, let's see. Now, to me, that could be it, because I don't believe any of these other ones. Okay, so we have light blue topaz. Boy, oh boy, huh? What is the other light blue one that we have? We have Tanzanite left. See, these are all purples. Light blue, topaz, violet, chalcedony. So yeah, this is going to be so difficult. For now, let's make this one light blue topaz. And I just dropped one. Wait, I think I was going to do the other one. Yeah, let's, oh boy, this is so difficult. I guess when we think of light blue, we would think of this, right? So I am going to make that one. No, I am going to make this one light blue topaz, purely because this one kind of has a purplish hue to it, and we're going to need that for the purples. So we're going to make this one the light blue topaz, which is what it looks like, right? Okay, light blue topaz and aquamarine as a stone are very, very similar. So to me, these are the closest in stone color. So we're going to leave those like that. So now we have to decide purple fluorite, lavender mica, which sounds like it should be the lightest, tanzanite, and then our violet chalcedony, which, like I said, when I looked it up, is kind of a purplish gray. So let's see what this one looks like. Okay. Yeah, these purples definitely are going to be open to interpretation. Let's, for now, say this one is violet chalcedony. Chalcedony? I don't know. It looks like chalcedony. Then we have tanzanite left, lavender, mica, purple fluorite. To me, this looks lavender, right? So let's use that one for lavender mica. To me, that's the most lavender color in the bunch. Purple fluorite and tanzanite. These both look like blues, don't they? So we have that color, which is very blue. Another one that is very blue, but does have a hint of, you know, going towards the purple side. I don't know which one would be darker and which one would be the lighter one. I am thinking possibly tanzanite will be the lighter one. Again, just guessing. When I look these colors back up on the internet, now that I can actually see them, I may change this. And if I do, I'm going to put that in the description below. I will research these a little bit more before I publish this video up on YouTube, and see if I can determine if these are a little bit more correct. Okay, so this is what I came up with. These are the 10 that seem to be our existing colors. Again, the black, celestial gray, green, and red are pretty much a given. The blue, because that's our royal blue. The mint green was dead on. Orion orange, nope, that one was peach. Orion orange, and the pink. The purple was the only one that was a little bit off than what I had in my swatch chart, but there is nothing else that matches any closer. So that's the one we are going to use. And I really don't see another purple in my color chart even that is close to any of these colors. Yeah, it has to be that one. Okay, so this is what I came up with as far as the new colors. We would have amber and citrine. See if I can get these right. Tanzanite, who knows? Jasper green. We have teal, tiger's eye, aqua marine, is that the one? Yeah, because it didn't look like that. Lavender mica, cabochon coral. This is the real doozer. I think this was the one, right? Yeah. Purple fluorite, rose quartz. Okay. Then we have the geode green, the violet chalcedony, peacock blue, and light blue topaz. So that is what I came up with. Again, definitely not written in stone, but that is what I'm going to call my colors. Again, if anybody knows closer what the gemstone should be, if I have these incorrect and you know for a fact something should be switched, please let me know. Otherwise, I am going to mark my Sharpies. I have all my other Sharpies, both fine point and ultra fine point. I have some really thin, clear label tape, and I print out my labels and I mark them. So that's what I'm going to do with these also. But I do want to wait until I hear from you guys if you have any other suggestions, or if I hear from Jenny, or once I look these up again on the internet now that I see the colors and I want to switch anything around. So I'm not going to label these for a little bit until I kind of determine. Again, is it critical that we have these names correct? No. Again, as long as you have that name on your color chart or the number, and you just put that number or name on your Sharpie, and you know what color corresponds to that Sharpie, that's the most important part, right? Not necessarily that we have the correct name on each one. And for those of you who don't create your color charts, you don't care at all, right? Because when you're coloring, you just scribble off to the side and say, yeah, that's not what I wanted, so I want a brighter yellow. Yeah, that's what I want. This, again, is just for those of us who are really picky and like everything labeled. So, again, it does come, or they do come in these fine points. Let's quick take a look at the Ultrafine. Now, these, of course, are going to be just like our other Ultrafine tip Sharpies. But for the very, very few that don't know what the Ultrafine tip look like, we're going to take these out too. And of course, the colors are going to be identical as the fine tip. And again, no color names. So let's pick a pretty color. Love this peacock blue and teal. Let's take the teal. So again, we have that super duper nice ultrafine tip. Great for coloring in the very tiny places and for writing. So yes, just like our typical Sharpies that we have come to know and love. So I hope you found this video informational, and for those of you that didn't know that Sharpie came out with new colors, you know, you may want to grab these up. I am sure they either are or will be available in the stores too.
Get some light bulbs at Home Depot.
Okay.
Without school.
Okay. They will, like I said, they will be or are available, but they are on Amazon right now. And again, I will link these down below in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.